involved with the Upper Shankill area project as a young person through group work. I was in a couple of programmes, went on to do a trainee leaders course which led to volunteering. Done a couple of training courses and stuff, and now I'm currently working full time.
I first got involved with the Upper Shankill area project as a young person, and done different groups and stuff and just stayed with them over the years, and now I'm training to be a volunteer for Upper Shankill. Over the years we've been involved, got to go on trips and stuff when I was in the groups, and then as I joined the ICT group I got to go to London and meet my blood, and got to go volunteer to Elton Towers and loads of other trips away places.
I am one of the members of Upper Shankill Area Project Steering Committee, and as I also run one of the youth organisations in the area, we would partner the area project for some pieces of work with young people.
I think probably one of the great opportunities of being involved with the steering group and being actively involved in a project that works in the same area is that you have good knowledge about the issues that young people and people within those areas are facing. And then, I mean, to sort of bring that experience into the wider steering group with other members who are working in the same area but under different issues, then there's just a wealth of knowledge there, and I think that's why it makes the steering group quite an effective way of directing the Upper Shankill area project.
Well, I got involved by coming to this youth club, but we turned around, asked Alan, could we start up a group, and then he got a group started with video.
I got involved just by sitting in the house, and Kingo says, "Tommy, do you want to come up and do it there instead of sitting in the house?"
Well, we did mural in the Glencairn Youth Club, and it was all like coming from near the town right up, looking at the Orange Hall and Spectrum and all. And then we went on a trip after with the Ocean Youth Trust. That was all more like teamwork and all on the boat. And then we went after it's come up this summer, we went on a wee fishing trip.
One of the initiatives that we were involved in was around trying to bring in additional youth workers, particularly either outreach detached staff or trainee staff into the Shankill, funding to be able to train up young people from the area as youth workers to be able to then go out and work with other young people in the Upper Shankill.
Well, I started off as a young person on the streets, just got involved in a few projects, and then obviously got into my job and my post that I'm in at the minute.
I volunteered for a couple of years doing youth work, and then I was involved with a drop-in down in Conway Street, and then this job came up, so I went for it.
We just used to sit around the streets, and there was leaders like Angela and yourself and Mark and Andy and all them, and they used to stop us and talk to us and asked us that we want to come to their centre and all. Well, we went go-karting and were other trips and their centres and done activities there. And then we went to a summer camp there, and it was lovely, it was brilliant.
Well, it's been really good for me, obviously coming from the Shankill area, you know, being a young person and really getting involved in youth work. As I said, I started off years ago on the streets and getting involved with the project as a young person, and to come through obviously all my training courses and actually to get into a full-time job as a result of that, it's been a really good encouragement and stuff, you know. And it's a job that I love. It's just the same as Steve there. It's a job that I get up in the morning and don't have any gripes about going into, you know. And it is very rewarding. It's one of the most rewarding jobs there is.
Within the steering committee, I think being able to actually just share some of the issues and some of the ideas that we have, and being quite a strong voice for young people, and being able to lobby both government and being able to challenge the board, and not just the board but other statutory agencies, and how they try to work in the Shankill, because at the end of the day it's the young people and it's the workers who are on the ground, and if we can sort of influence how they work, then that makes it of most benefit.
Peter said